Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Sooners Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services, including e-prescriptions and other delivery services. Sooners Pharmacy is located on 705 East Main Street inside of Sooner Foods. It is also handicap accessible.
Jones Jewelry and Boutique, a family-owned store that was established in 1980. They make and sell custom jewelry along with doing mantle and wall clock repairs. Located 308 East Main Street, Davis, Oklahoma.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promise you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you moving and feeling better than ever. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. This is Mr. Morse live from high atop the bird cage for Wolf Media, and the Howl is going to give you live stream of Davis Wolf Wrestling tonight. It's just me, all by myself, and my limited knowledge of amateur wrestling. This will be great. But usually joined by Bobby Alexander up here for basketball, and Davis basketball on the road tonight in Wynnewood. But the Wolves hosting Tecumseh tonight here at the Pete Bird Sports Arena, and I'm going to do my very best to try to keep you aware of what's going on. First up is going to be the junior high meet, and we have Davis Junior High. I believe we're going to have girls first. So the Davis Wolves wrestling against the visiting Tecumseh Savages. All right, so now that Mr. Mooring's up here, I'm going to have to behave myself. This is going to be great. So it looks like, I think first up we're going to do junior high girls, I believe. Not a whole lot to talk about yet. So tonight with the basketball team away and the Wolves hosting, we have all the cheerleaders here, everything ready to go. This is one of two duels that Davis will host. So it's looks like junior high boys first. So looks like we're doing junior high boys first. Gavin Spybach from Tecumseh is the first, uncontested, so they'll get points for that. £98, Chad Stewart for Tecumseh. And it looks like we'll have our first actual match here for the 106-pound weight class between Asher Digby of Davis and looks like Isaac McAllister from Tecumseh. So both in the neutral position. Oh. And right away had no clock. So got to get the clock set. So each match is his 3 rounds, and it looks like 2 minutes a round. Okay, I think we're going to start this one now. So Asher Digby, Isaac McAllister in the neutral position. Asher shoots with the takedown and working for the pin. McAllister, now they're both outside the ring. So Asher scoring points for the takedown. So Digby's going to start in the up position. McAllister down. Digby working for position. Going for the half Nelson. Trying to either turn McAllister over or get him locked to score points. McAllister trying to get up. Digby keeping his weight on top, keeping him from moving away. Now Asher trying to move him. Asher gets him pulled back into the middle of the circle and has him flipped over to pin. And with the pin, Asher Digby with the win there. So turned him upside down for the pin. I have no idea what the technical term for that is. I just know it looked cool. So. So right now, the total number of points is Davis 6, Tecumseh 12. Next up is going to be Ryan Griffin for Davis, who's going to get the forfeit. So that should tie the score. Next up is going to be Hagen Sims for Davis. And I've got it. So Braden Collier for Tecumseh, Hagen Sims for Davis at 126 pounds. Both in the up, neutral position. Sims shoots, single leg takedown. And they're both all the way out. So going back to the middle now. So I penalized a point. So right now it's 2-1. Now Collier tried to get the takedown. He's still working on it. Sims maintaining position over top. And hooks the arm. He's got kind of a reversed half Nelson. He's facing him, trying to get him flipped over. Sims keeping Collier down. Collier driving to get those legs. Because if he can flip him over, he'll get the takedown. There he goes. He gains the point. Sims trying to get him turned to get the pin. Collier gains position. Sims now trying to get back on top. Oh. Sims continue to turn. Collier hooking the leg. And we had a locked hands. So Collier locked his hands, which you cannot do. So he gets, so Sims is going to be awarded a point. Tied again at 3. Sims in the down position. Collier up. Collier tries to flip him over. Sims now gains control of Collier's head. Trying to get him spun. Turns him around. Sims trying to get that arm out from underneath Collier so that he can flip him over for the pin. So that's the end of the first round. Ref flips coin. So green gets to choose position. So he defers. So Tecumseh is green, Davis is red. And Sims chooses the down position. Collier goes immediately, try to turn Sims over. Hagen Sims spinning around, still underneath. But, oh, gets Collier spun. Now, Collier makes a good move to get over to his stomach to keep from being pinned. Sims trying to turn his weight and get underneath Collier to get him turned back over. And Collier tried to get out, but now is back in the ring. Sims still in position and has him cradled. Now it's just a working back. Oh, now Sims got him turned, working on getting the shoulder flat. He's got trying to gain position. It's very close. Collier's going to get out of it, so he gets the escape. And now working to get Sims pinned. Sims trying to keep the shoulders up. Sims back on his front. So Sims in down position, Collier in the up. Sims hooking the leg, trying to get him turned over from the back. Gains position, spin him around. And that's the end of the second. So right now, going into the third round, it is Hagen Sims 11, Braden Collier of Tecumseh 7. So Sims in the up, Collier down. Sims with the arm locked up, kind of in the half Nelson, threading his arm through, trying to get flipped over. Now, if Hagen puts his weight too far forward, Collier could turn him back over. But now Hagen trying to gain position to flip Collier himself over. Almost had it. Collier regains his position. Sims still in control. Both wrestlers doing a very good job of staying off their backs, trying not to, because it just takes a second. So Coach Bates telling Hagen Sims to get hold of his legs. So work the leg over, and he's trying to get the pin. Oh, so close there. 28 seconds left. This one is probably going to go all the way down to it. And gaining position or so all the way out of the ring. That stops the clock. 12 seconds left in the round. Sims up, Collier down. 7, 6, 2, 1. And that's the match. It's going to go to Hagen Sims Davis, 11-7. So Sims wins by decision. Next up at the 132-pound weight class, we have Jacoby McDonald of Davis taking on Daxton Stewart. Stewart getting McDonald down and finishes with the pin. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No pin. Penalty points. Stewart gets 2 for the takedown. McDonald a point for the penalty. So McDonald in the down position, Stewart on top. And McDonald trying to stay off of his back, continues rolling. Stewart trying to work him around, gain control with that half Nelson. McDonald able to break it. Now McDonald grabs Stewart's leg, trying to move him off of him there. Stewart just maintaining. .54 seconds left in the round. McDonald trying to get away so he can gain position again. But Stewart in control, trying to flip McDonald over. McDonald gets his legs underneath him. Oh, it ended up not working out, but he got up for a second and got the push. So McDonald gains position now. And pulls within 1 point. 8 seconds left in the round. Stewart is flat on his face. And McDonald trying to gain the points in position. So McDonald with a comeback near the end of the round and brings the score 3-4. Davis gets to choose position for this one. And Davis defers. So Stewart will choose. And Stewart chooses neutral position. Head to head, McDonald shoots. But Stewart puts him down. Oh, flipped him, put him right on his face with the takedown. And he's rolling him. McDonald trying to push Stewart over. Stewart's got that foot out. Ref's going to call time. Hands behind the head. So penalty point goes to Tecumseh. So right now it's 5-7. Stewart of Tecumseh ahead. McDonald in the up position, Stewart down. And McDonald's going to let them both get to their feet. Grappling for position, batting each other around a little bit. McDonald shoots, and he gets Stewart down, but Stewart gains position, so he's going to get the points. 5-8 with 27 seconds left in the second round. Stewart has earned 2 more points, 5-10 now. Eight seconds. Trying to get him turned over here. Stewart trying to get him turned. McDonald holding on. That's going to end the second round. Jacoby McDonald Davis trails Daxton Stewart of Tecumseh 5-10 going into the third round. So McDonald in the down position. Stewart up. And McDonald automatically drops down to the mat. And keeping his chest to the mat so that Stewart can't get him turned. Stewart goes in and gets both hands behind the head. It's like a full Nelson, so that's not allowed. So penalty, and that's going to give McDonald a point. So McDonald going back to the mat. Stewart working the arm. He's got him turned. Oh. Stewart scores 2. 56 seconds left in the match. McDonald down 8-10. Trying to gain points. McDonald's got to get him turned over. Still gaining position, but not scoring any points. So trying to move him. He's got him moved. Putting his weight. Pushing it down. 20, 25. And got the pin. 24 seconds left in the match. And a hard-fought victory for Jacoby McDonald at the 132. Daxton Stewart gave him all he wanted. It was a good match. So we had Jace Bullock gets the forfeit win for Tecumseh at the 140-pound weight class. And it looks like they have several here. Aiden Goki at the 155-pound weight class. Trevor Thomas at the 170-pound weight class for Tecumseh. 195-pound weight class, we get Shelton Townsend. So with the 285 weight class, we have Jordan Stokes of Davis is going to take on Dom Frizzell. So Stokes has a pretty good size advantage over Frizzell. Frizzell shoots, Stokes down, but quickly back around. But Stokes a little faster. Frizzell faster, I'm sorry, and gets the pin on Stokes. So that's the end of the boys junior high. And Tecumseh is going to walk away with that one 42-21. Final. So they're going to change out. It looks like it's going to be junior high girls now. And we should have quite a few matches here. It looks like, so the girls' weight classes will have 7 classes represented here. So our first matchup tonight in junior high girls wrestling is going to be 96-pound weight class. McKinney Womack of Davis is going to be taking on Lizzie Hernandez of Tecumseh. So both in neutral position. McKinney takes position and is trying to turn Hernandez and get her down, and is trying to, still working for the takedown. And Hernandez goes down, and trying to turn Hernandez over and get the shoulders down. Womack with position and is going to let her up. So took her 2 points and let her up, back on her feet. 5-1 now. And trying to turn her again. Has head control. And throws her down. Now both on their knees. Pushing. And is going back again for pin. Keeping her hands from behind her head. Still trying to gain position. Right in the middle with the pin. That's going to give Womack the win there. So next up is going to be for Davis in the 102 weight class is going to be Victoria Apgar and Riley Jolly for Tecumseh. Apgar goes for the double leg. Wow, and quick plant, turning quickly. So Apgar with the takedown, but Jolly gains position there outside the ring. So now Apgar in the down position, Jolly up. And Apgar goes straight up to her feet, back into neutral position. A little shoving, trying to push her, get her to move. Apgar readjusts her headgear, and again with the double leg, going for the double leg, outside the ring again. Jolly going for that shove again to keep her at arm's reach. And Apgar just getting a shoulder into her, driving her back. Jolly taking her own legs down so to get a wide base and not allow Apgar to push her around. Another shove. Jolly trying to keep Apgar at arm's length. Coach Bates telling her, don't let her get her hands in there again. Jolly with the takedown. Apgar down. Jolly rolling and rolling it. No, Apgar rolling and trying to get Jolly. Got Jolly's arms back. Trying to get her back on her back. Trying to force her down, put the weight down on her chest to get that back flat. She's got the arm controlled. Apgar with position and got the pin. So with 25 seconds left in the first round, Victoria Apgar gets the win for Davis. Next up for Davis, Avery Tucker at the 110 weight class. She's going to get the forfeit win. Next to the 117-pound weight class, looks like Addison Walker of Tecumseh is going to get the forfeit win. So it looks like we're going to have a match at a catch. So Avery Tucker, Addison Walker. Where Avery Tucker at the 110, Addison Walker at the 117. So this is exhibition match. Tucker, roll, Walker moves back around, game position again. And Walker, Tucker down, that's a pin. Next up is the 126 weight class. Bentley Birch for Davis is going to be taking on Kylie Goki from Tecumseh. Birch moves in, gains head control, trying to pull Goki down. just planter. But both girls wide base, so they both don't go down. Birch still pulling. Both girls still up on their feet. And Birch all of a sudden has Goki spun around on her back, trying to get that pin, trying to force those shoulders down. Goki doing a good job of keeping her feet down and just was not able to get herself moved around. And Birch is going to get the quick pin. So next up is going to be for Davis, the 138 Aspen Beatley, taking on Mahia Trevino. Beatley slammed Trevino with the move, and Beatley ends up turning around, although managing to keep. This is Evelyn Schottman, I'm sorry, for Tecumseh. And Beatley trying to keep those shoulders up. Trevino has her arms underneath her, but so turned over. So Schottman with the win. So next up at 145, at 145 is going to be Aaliyah Johnson with the win for Tecumseh. And that's going to do it for the girls junior high wrestling. Davis is going to win 24-18. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back, I believe, with the boys competition for high school.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Sooners Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services, including e-prescriptions and other delivery services. Sooners Pharmacy is located on 705 East Main Street inside of Sooner Foods. It is also handicap accessible.
Jones Jewelry and Boutique, a family-owned store that was established in 1980. They make and sell custom jewelry along with doing mantle and wall clock repairs. Located 308 East Main Street, Davis, Oklahoma.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Sooners Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services, including e-prescriptions and other delivery services. Sooners Pharmacy is located on 705 East Main Street inside of Sooner Foods. It is also handicap accessible.
Jones Jewelry and Boutique, a family-owned store that was established in 1980. They make and sell custom jewelry along with doing mantle and wall clock repairs. Located 308 East Main Street, Davis, Oklahoma.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promise you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you moving and feeling better than ever. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I want to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Sooners Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services, including e-prescriptions and other delivery services. Sooners Pharmacy is located on 705 East Main Street inside of Sooner Foods. It is also handicap accessible.
Jones Jewelry and Boutique, a family-owned store that was established in 1980. They make and sell custom jewelry along with doing mantle and wall clock repairs. Located 308 East Main Street, Davis, Oklahoma.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promise you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you moving and feeling better than ever. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Sooners Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services, including e-prescriptions and other delivery services. Sooners Pharmacy is located on 705 East Main Street inside of Sooner Foods. It is also handicap accessible.
Jones Jewelry and Boutique, a family-owned store that was established in 1980. They make and sell custom jewelry along with doing mantle and wall clock repairs. Located 308 East Main Street, Davis, Oklahoma.
Had sound on for a little bit as we're getting ready for the high school portion of our match tonight. And so right now we're going through the high school girls. And we're introducing the girl wrestlers from Tecumseh. So introduces finally another Davis girls wrestler, Caden Buckaloo. Will be taking on Hadley Gates tonight. and then Jessica Fulbright. And so for the boys, all coming out. So Tecumseh and then Dalton Johnson for Davis. 113 pounds, Gage Kopenbarger for Davis. The next is 120. So 126 pounds, Quade Martin. At 132 is going to be Xavier Comer, and then Houston Dixon. And so at 138, it's going to be Nick White for Tecumseh, Jet Jennings of Davis. And at 144 for Davis, Hayden Bridges. At 150 for Davis, Ethan May. $165 is going to be Luke Johnson for Davis. At 175 for Davis, going to be Maverick Alexander. At 190 for Davis, it's going to be Rance Digby. $215 is going to be Mason Tomlinson for Davis. And at 285, you're going to have Jimmy Don Frizzle and Damari Means for Davis. So the captains for Davis tonight are Hayden Bridges and Luke Johnson. So first up tonight for the Wolves is going to be Caden Buckaloo at the 140 weight class, taking on Hadley Gates of Tecumseh. So Buckaloo and Gates. Buckaloo going right after, trying to shoot, get the leg. Caden with the takedown. And I was working her over. Caden going for the pin. And that's a quick win. Minute 43 left in the first round. Caden Buckley with the quick win. Impressive win by Buckaloo. So, and we'll see Caden again later on in an exhibition match. But we're going to move to the boys now. And here at the 106-pound weight class, we got Dalton Johnson for Davis, wrestling Cole Loudermilk of Tecumseh. So Cole Loudermilk and Dalton Johnson, and both tied up. Loudermilk with the takedown. Johnson was going for the single leg, trying to get a pin, and Dalton trying to keep that shoulder up, managing to keep it up, and Loudermilk's going to get the pin. So next up in the 113-pound weight class, we have Gage Kopenbarger for Davis. £120-pound weight class. Looks like we're going to have Taylor Mars for Tecumseh. There's not going to be anybody in the for Davis for this one. So it looks like it's going to be Quade Martin. And sound like Sid Carter Hadsel. There's not really a way to tell because they don't have numbers or anything. So Martin going for the takedown. So Martin gets the 2 and is working for position. Hadsel trying to get back into this, almost all the way out of the ring. Quade going for position. Hadsel trying to stand up. So Hadsel down, Martin is up. This is an exhibition match, so a little shorter. Martin up 2-0. So here in the second round of this exhibition match, 1-minute rounds. Martin on the down position, Hadsel up. Quade trying to get his feet underneath him to go straight up. Hadsel trying to get him turned over. He's got one of Martin's legs hooked. Hooked at the feet. Martin pushing, trying to get position so that he can get his so he can get his way up to get a takedown and regain position. Martin looking at the sideline. Coach Bates giving him some tips here. And Quay gets his feet underneath him, and he gets the points, gets the moves, and he's trying to push him over, trying to turn him. Quay's got to get out of the half Nelson. And so Davis takes neutral position. Hatzel backs up and then comes in at Martin. Martin trying to push him down. They both go to the ground. Kind of tied up, collar and elbow style. Martin's going to gain position a little bit, try to get him flipped over. Quaid's got Hatzel's left leg hooked. They're trying to work him over so he can get him flipped. So now, trying to work him around. So, and Coach Bates giving Quaid direction, saying drive him to him. Roll him over that way, trying to get his back over and get his shoulders onto the mat. 5 seconds left in this round. Still 2-0 Quaid. And here at the end of this, it's going to be 2-0. Going into the third and final round. Oh, that's it. And it's 3 points. Quaid Martin's going to take that one. So it looks like now we're going to have looks like we may have Houston Dixon taking on Xavier Calmer, looks like. So 132, Xavier Comer is going to take the forfeit. And looks like we're going to have at 138, we'll have Jet Jennings taking on Nick White. So White tries to shoot in on Jennings. Jennings is going to shoot in on White. Hook the right leg, getting flipped over. Jennings getting position. White trying to get away. Jennings still has the legs, working his way back up. Still got the leg, now they're out. Jennings scores 2 points. White in the down position, Jennings up. Jennings pushing White's body forward. White fighting those hands off, trying to get turned around. Jennings trying to get position to gain points, score point. Now White on his back. Jennings trying to get his pressure put to where White stays on his shoulders. He gets turned back over. Now both in up position. Jennings outside the circle, White still in. And now White trying to flip Jennings over. 57 seconds left, and now Jennings is almost all the way out of the ring. White is as well. Now we're going to go back to the middle. Jennings in the down position, White in the up. Jennings fighting those hands off, trying to move White's grip so that he can get away and regain position. He's got White flipped over, out, and had a chance, but that went away. Now White trying to maneuver Jennings. Jet uses White's move against him. And almost had him pinned, both in the up position. White shooting on Jennings. Takedown. And Jennings just going to stay prone here and try to keep that, get to the end of the round. So right now, Jet leads 7-4 going into the second round. So Jet Jennings, Davis in down position, White up top. Jennings goes straight up onto his feet. White goes for the slam, but Jennings is able to get his feet back down. White with position. Jet trying to move those hands. So White changes grip. Now Jet has hold of his legs. Still face down, trying to get turned back around and also make it to where White can't flip him over. So if you keep your body going in a couple different directions. Now Jennings is up and now has White turned over. Now they go out. He had a chance, but a little too close to the line there, and so we got to start over again. So Jennings goes in the down position to start the round back. White on top. Jennings trying to move that grip and get turned over and perhaps take White with him. Jennings keeping those hands locked in there so you can't try to get a better grip on him. White still trying to turn him. Now if Jet could pivot to his left and maybe turn White because White will go over. So he's just keeping to where Jet can't even hardly move. And trying to roll him. Jet trying to keep those shoulders turned over so that he can't be pinned. And Jet going back down. Keeping that chest down. Now you got to keep those shoulders up. Trying to keep the shoulders up. He's turned. Keeping that shoulder up. White can't get position. 2 seconds left. And the save by the bell. As Jet Jennings close to taking the pin. Signal not made though. And we're going to go to third. So White from Tecumseh goes up by 1 point, 7-8. Last round. And White's going to regain position. And Jennings trying to roll White with him, using his body weight. Jennings and White are fairly even in weight class. And the ref's going to call for time. And White is awarded 2 points. So now White from Tecumseh leads 10-7. Now Jet's going to get him, and he's got him turned. Oh, Jet almost had him turned to where he could pin. He's going for it again, but let him get back up. White trying to keep Jennings' legs held up. Jennings is going to get him turned again, trying to get that back turned around, and now White moves around. Jet goes back to his stomach. Still trying to get White turned, but at the same time, White's trying to turn him. White with the arm trapped. Maneuvering to get Jet Jennings' left shoulder down. Jet goes to turn and just can't get out of the pin. So that match goes to Nick White of Tecumseh. Next up, the 144 weight class, we're going to have Hayden Bridges of Davis taking on Landon Ashby of Tecumseh. So just starting off, and Hayden's headgear is going to come off, so we got to get that fixed. So Bridges, Ashby, kind of swatting each other back and forth. Bridges looking for an opening. Bridges shoots. Can't get hold of the leg. Tied up. Bridges fighting Ashby off. Now Bridges is going to get this. Is going to shoot and get the leg. And he's going to get Ashby down. Now he had Ashby in the. He's got Ashby in a pinning predicament. Had the half Nelson. Now they're going to go out. So Bridges is up 2-0. So neutral position. Circling around. Pawing back and forth, looking for a spot. Started to tie up. Hayden's going to shoot. Ashby slips it, and they end up back up. Hayden gets points. And Ashby's going to get a point for the escape. So try to go down, and Hayden gets the takedown there. So 2 more points. Bridges trying to roll Ashby over. Bridges with about a 3-pound weight advantage over Ashby. That's the end of the round. Currently, Davis is ahead, 7-1. Hayden Bridges leading. Neutral position. Again, fighting for position. Bridges feigns the shoot. Bridges shoots in for the single leg, doesn't get it. He gets in, gets it that time, and he's going to take the 2 points. So Bridges with the right arm hooked, right leg hooked. Now changes to the left and is going to get Ashby turned around, going for the pin, trapping Ashby's shoulders, controlling the head, getting his weight put on Ashby's right shoulder, and he's going to get the pin for Davis. So at 1:08 left in the second round, Hayden Bridges with the win for Davis. So next up at the 150-pound weight class is going to be Ethan May for Davis and J.D. Sigmund for Tecumseh. May and Sigmund looking for a shot. May dropping down to all fours every now and then, looking for an opening. And May's going to shoot. Ethan pushing, trying to move Sigmund up. May gains top position, gets 2 points. May fighting for control, being careful not to grab clasp his hands. Maintain position, back on their feet. May driving, trying to hold those legs. Oh. Got himself in a spot. Oh, May manages to get up and out. And Sigmund stay back on his feet as well. Ethan May, has him in waist control. Now he's got him pushed, trying to work him back around onto his shoulder. Now they're both going up. He gets him back down. Sigmund fighting hard, arching that back and head, trying to get back up. May back down onto his back, trying to keep that shoulder up, and he's turned. May gets himself turned back around, trading points. When Sigmund gains top position, he gets his 2 points for currently with 21 seconds left in the first round. May's going to wait this one out. Try to stay low, stay away. Try to let this round go out and start again. 4 seconds. Both on their feet. And we're going to have the end of the round. So currently at the end of round 1, Ethan May 7, Tecumseh 8. Neutral position. Sigmund pushing May off a little bit. May looking for a shot. He goes low. He's got the leg. Sigmund gains top position. May goes up. Oh, he's got him. Slam. Sigmund's going to get out. Kind of a little fireman's carry suplex action. I like it. That's what I want to see. That I'm familiar with. So Ethan May fighting back up to his feet, has waist control, and takes him out of the ring. So currently with 58 seconds left in the round, Ethan May up 9-8 over Sigmund. May in top position, Sigmund down. Both still on their feet. May with waist control. Trying to get Sigmund turned around, trip him up. He goes down. Sigmund now with head control over May. May trying to keep a base, and he rolls. In danger of the pin now, trying to keep those shoulders up. A handmade trap, and Ethan just couldn't get away from that. So the win goes to J.D. Sigmund. Looks like next up we got Luke Johnson at 164. No, this is going to be D. Eidelman. At 157, D. Eidelman's going to take the win. At 165 is going to be Luke Johnson. So this match we've got at 175, Maverick Alexander taking on Jace Frazier. So starting out in neutral position, Frazier with the 2 on the takedown. And now back in the standing position, Alexander. Frazier trying to turn, Alexander staying up. Maverick, points for the escape. So getting away from a couple tough positions there. Back in neutral position. Frazier with arm control. Trying to move Alexander. Alexander keeping a good base. And Maverick going back down to his chest to stay out of a pinning spot. Frazier trying to put on that half Nelson, trying to get Alexander turned. Maverick trying to stay down and get turned to where he can get back on his feet. Alexander got points for another escape. Frazier with another takedown. We're 8 seconds left in the round. Trying to get Alexander turned over. He's staying down. And so at the end of that round, Maverick Alexander 3, Frazier 8. Frazier with another takedown. Alexander with another escape. Current team scores tied up 30-30. Frazier with another takedown. So Alexander up. It's another point for the escape. So So Alexander head top position. Seeds it back to Frazier. Frazier trying to get Maverick over. Maverick doing a good job of staying chest to the mat, avoiding that pin. Frazier trying to get him turned. Now he's got his shoulders too high up. Alexander bowed. So Maverick keeping that shoulder up. 22 seconds. And so Alexander's going to, so had him tied up, and he couldn't fight back. So 20. Next up, we're going to have Rance Digby taking on, looks like Marcus Juden. This is at the 190-pound weight class. Digby shoots. So this is Hunter Hadsel and Rance Digby. Hadsel with top position. Digby staying prone to the mat, trying to keep from getting rolled over to the pin. Hadsel cradling Digby. Digby moved back, staying out of it, trying to get back up to his feet. Rance needs to get his feet back underneath him, working on that. So we've got unnecessary on Hadsel. So point to Digby. So current score 2-1 Tecumseh. Rance in the down position, Hadsel up. Rance fighting to get onto his feet. Hadsel got himself turned over, and now Rance gains top position. Rance with 2 points. Now trying to use strength to turn Hadsel over. Hadsel, also a pretty stout kid. They're fairly evenly matched here. What Rance has about 6 pounds on Hadsel. Digby trying to get Hadsel turned to his back. But Hadsel's coach telling him to drive those legs. Because if you got weight too far forward, Digby might go over. Rance trying to get him turned. There's an escape. Now Hadsel trying to turn Digby. Digby trying to get his chest back to the mat. And that is the end of the round. Current score, Rance Digby 3, Hunter Hadsel 4. Digby up. We got control of the leg. Hatzel trapped, trying to get away now. Well, Rance has a tight hold on that left leg. They were tied up, nowhere to go. So 1:23 left in the round. Rance in down position, Hatzel up. Rance tries to kind of roll him over first, but now trying to keep Hatzel from getting him rolled over. Now if Rance would push with that right leg, maybe he could flip Hatzel over onto his own back. Rance almost turned over, but back down onto his chest. Hatzel trying to gain position. 47 seconds left in the round. Hatzel with waist control, trying to turn Rance over. Rance almost had him. So every telling Rance to go up. Coach Bates trying Rance to stand up, trying to get that leverage again. Now he's going straight up, trying to push, trying to move Hatzel's hands. 25 seconds. Now he's got Hatzel's head, trying to flip him over. Hatzel also trying to get hold of Rance's head. No points. 1 second. This is going to go to the final round. 3 points to 4. So both up in neutral position. Final round. Rance shoots, has hold of Hatzel's left leg. Trying to wrap that up and drive him over. Both boys looking pretty tired at this point. It's been a struggle. Hatzel gains 2 points for top position. So tells him to circle him. That means roll him around. You know, tell him to circle a certain direction. Tecumseh coach telling his wrestler where to move Rance. Coach Bates instructing Rance to roll through it. And Hatzel trying to twist Rance over and got pressure put on Rance's left shoulder and gets the pin after a tough match. 58 seconds left in the third round. And the win goes to Tecumseh. Next up at 215, Mason Tomlinson. And now for the 285-pound weight class, we have from Davis, Damari Means, freshman, taking on Dom Frizzell. This is Wyatt England, is what I have there. So, and Damari Means for Davis. England with top position, he gets the takedown, so two points. So, you know, let Damari up. Damari is going to get the point. Now Damari top position. England's going to get the points. Looks like we got a what do we got here? So Means in the down position. Frizzell up. So England, his top position currently, 54 seconds left in the round, trying to turn Means over, and he's got him twisted in half. And Damari trying to keep that back arch, keep those shoulders off the mat. And he's managing, he keeps that right shoulder up. And almost had it again. He's trying to keep his shoulders. Damari twisting, just can't get it done. And England is going to pick up the win for Tecumseh. So we're going to have a exhibition match here between Davis's Caden Buckaloo and Jessica Fulbright from Tecumseh. Buckaloo competed earlier in the 140 weight class. Jessica Fulbright competes in the 155 weight class for Tecumseh. And so they are wrestling an exhibition match kind of at a catch weight. So this is the final match. Buckaloo and Fulbright. So Buckaloo gets position and trying to work Fulbright around. Buckaloo takes the 2 points. They're going to go out of the ring, and then they're going to come back. Fulbright in down position. Buckaloo up. Albright gets the turn. Buckaloo trying to roll around. Gets back down to where trying to avoid the pin. Fulbright driving with those legs. Trying to turn Caden over. Caden keeping a wide base, trying to stay up and get the escape. Buckaloo up on her feet. And Fulbright. Now Caden turns and gets top position. So she's going to get the 2 points. Now trying to roll Fulbright over onto her back. She's got her twisted in half. Right there at the end, I think Caden just about had the pin there. But she's going to get the 2 points again for control. And so we're going to get, or I'm not exactly sure how that gets scored. But anyway, it's 2 points. And so we're going to the second round. These are 1 minute rounds. Buckaloo looking for an opening, looking for a shot. Tied up. Fulbright tries to shoot in, and Buckaloo's going to stop it. Now they're going to go out. Again, trying to go in. Buckaloo's going to get that top position as they both go down. Buckaloo trying to roll Fulbright to the shoulders. Almost has her. Going to get position. Oh, Buckaloo going to roll back around, trying to keep those shoulders up. Keep those shoulders up. Buckaloo trying to turn herself. Keep her shoulder up. Lift that left shoulder. And just going to get the pin on Caden Buckaloo is Jessica Fulbright. Buckaloo was leading by points, but just got turned. And that is it for tonight for Wolves Wrestling. We appreciate you all sticking with us and dealing with me, who doesn't know a whole lot about amateur wrestling. But we will see you next time, and we appreciate you following the Howl Media and Wolf Media here at Davis High School. We'll see you later.